The purpose of this video is for our
Washington D.C. trip.
Yes.
And we want to make sure that you guys know how to properly pack a backpack so that you guys have everything and you guys are minimalizing how much you have to carry, because there's a lot of walking in DC and we want to make sure you guys are as comfortable as possible and minimize having to keep up with things. The more stuff you got to keep up with, the harder it is to travel.
And first and foremost, be able to have fun while getting ready for the trip as well. You don't want it to be stressful. You don't want it to be such a headache and then you get upset and you're not excited about the trip. So we want you guys to stay excited, have fun, and allow this packing stuff to be a breeze.
Yep, and having a video guide is definitely going to help, because a lot of times we think that we have everything, or we think that we know exactly what we're doing, and it turns out we end up having 2 backpacks, 3 backpacks, and we got a rolling bag, and
you only need one.
Yep, you only need one, because we're only going to be going for 4 total days. So it's going to be
You don't want to be carrying so much stuff because it's going to hurt your back. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be hot. So,
and I'm not going to be stuck
bag.
carrying anybody else's bag.
And me neither.
So.
Nope. And there's plenty of videos on how to pack, but what better video to watch than us?
Somebody that you already know. So, to get started, Ms. Gabby's actually going to be the one to get everything ready. She's going to show you guys how to pack the bag, and then we're also going to take a quick trip to 2 different stores, mainly Walmart and Five Below, simply because they have the best prices for some of the best things for traveling. You don't have to go to these 2 places if you prefer not to, but we're going to show you some tricks and tips from both of these stores.
How to save money.
Yes, and how to save money.
Importantly.
Just to make sure that when we are traveling, you got everything that you need and you have enough of it, while also allowing it to get through TSA when we go through security check in the airport.
Yes, and that's another big reason why we guys are trying to help you out with this video, so that when we go through security, it is a breeze, because it can be a headache, it can be stressful, and it most importantly can be very scary. So,
without further ado, Miss Gabby is about to take it away, and you guys will see me and hear me occasionally, possibly. So.
And just a warning, if you hear any kids, it's just ours in the background. We try to keep them as quiet as possible. We'll see how this goes.
Reality is,
they can only be quiet for so long. So we're gonna try to make this get going. Alrighty guys, so first, you want things that you're really not gonna need to be at the very bottom, okay? So the first thing, thank you to Miss Kim for getting our checklist ready, and so we know what to pack. We appreciate it. So we're gonna start with the first thing is 4 socks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna be there, so you need one for each day, and you need an extra one just because you never know. Your 4 socks go at the bottom, okay? So you wanna make sure they're rolled up really good. If you can, stick your other socks in one, depending on what kind of socks that you wear. I know some of you guys wear like the long Nike ones or whatever, but, so here we go. 4 turned into 1. So this would go way at the bottom, okay? So it doesn't take up any room. The next thing Miss Kim has on our list is our swim flip-flops. We're gonna go to the pool on the first day that we get there, so we wanna make sure that we have some kind of swim shoes so we can be comfortable and we're not wearing our good shoes to the pool. Definitely don't want those wet, and I know how you guys feel about your shoes, so you want to have your swim shoes, okay? So you can put them in each other like this to make it easy, and these go at the bottom as well. So the best thing to do is lay them in this way, okay? Because it won't take up a whole bunch of room. Here we go. See, so we still have a whole bunch of room in there. Not sure if you can see it, but we have tons of room. The next thing is going to be the most important, your underwear, okay? So we are going to need 5 pairs of underwear. You may not use them all, but you always take extra all the time, just in case, okay? And we want to make sure everyone is clean, no one stinks, so we can all enjoy each other and our place where we're staying for this trip, okay? So with these, you just for guys and for girls. You just roll them up very tiny, okay? So you roll them up, and then you'll put them next to your socks at the bottom. Finish rolling. Try to roll them as small as possible. That is the key, is to roll. So you can have your stuff still neat if you roll it neatly, okay? And I was just kidding about the Mr. Ricky thing. We know he loves his shoes and all his backpacks, so we'll see how his packing goes. Okay, so almost done, last pair. Miss Kim, you may have to help him pack and give him the checklist. No more than what's on the checklist. All right, see, so you still have a whole bunch of room. Everything is packed at the bottom neatly. Not sure if you can see it, but everything's in there. The next thing that could go at the bottom is your swimsuit. Okay, you're gonna need your swimsuit, your swim shorts, and make sure, girls, that it is appropriate, no kind of inappropriate stuff. You guys know what's appropriate, what isn't appropriate, and hopefully your parents will also help you pack as well. If you have any questions, you could ask one of us, or you can ask your parent. Like, if most of the time, if you have to ask, is this appropriate? It's probably not. Okay, so your bathing suit. Here's mine. Okay, so you just fold it up and you just roll it really small. Okay, and if you're like me and you have to have a bathing suit cover, okay, you just roll this really, you put your bathing suit inside of it and you just roll, roll, roll. Okay, and there you go. Doesn't take up a whole bunch of room, doesn't take up so much space. All right, so you just put that at the bottom neatly and you stack it neatly. Alrighty, and our next thing would be our pajamas. Miss Kim put on the list, on the checklist, that you only need one pajama, so please follow the list. We sat down, we talked about it, we thought about every day, so whatever Miss Kim put on there, she knew exactly what she was doing. So if you follow the list, I promise you packing will be so easy and you won't have any extra, because I know when we pack, sometimes we can pack so much extra stuff that we don't even need or will use. So if you stick to the list, you'll be fine. So you just need one pair of pajamas. As you can see, Mr. Daniel has plenty of character in his pajamas. So bring some fun ones. Okay, so you put your pajama pants and shirt together and you'll just roll it up as if it's just one, so it doesn't take up a whole bunch of space. And there you go. And you go ahead and you pack that. All right, Miss Kim also put on there about our any extra swim stuff. The only thing that I would recommend that you really need for your, when she put extra swim stuff or whatever fits, would be your goggles, okay? And those you can put when you have a small pocket up front or something, just stick those there. It doesn't take up much space, you know? And then for those of you who like to take pictures and in the pool and stuff, I would recommend one of these. You can get at Five Below. So that you can take your phone in the pool and it doesn't get wet, okay? So you won't need it until you get to the pool, so you can just wrap it up. Alrighty, oops, there we go. And then you just stick it, see, it fits right here in this very small pocket. The next thing is your shorts. Miss Kim puts on the list that she recommends 3, so follow the list. I'm gonna keep reminding you until you get it in your head. Okay, so 3 pairs of shorts. The best ones that we suggest, Mr. Daniel and I, we've been traveling for a while. We love traveling, and we always try to travel the most comfortable, easiest way, is cargo shorts. So if you guys haven't went out yet and got anything, we recommend some cargo shorts, especially for guys. And girls, your shorts have to be at your fingertips, okay? If your shorts are above your fingertips, that means they're too short. So we want this trip to be clean and safe and appropriate. So we recommend your shorts go below your fingertips or right at your fingertips, but no shorter, okay? So cargo shorts, or any shorts that you have, you're gonna have 3 pair. That's what Ms. Kim put on the list. Follow the list, okay? So you want to fold these up. Let's see. Let's make these. Alrighty. So you get your first pair. Okay. Then you put your second pair on top. And then your third pair. Okay. And then you just fold them all together neatly. Okay. And it's just like you have one. Got it? Got it, Mr. Ricky? Okay. So then you go ahead and put that in there. And then we also want to remember, guys, on the last day, we're going to have enough time to be able to go walk around before we head to the airport. So we're going to be carrying these backpacks, okay? So you don't want more than one backpack, and you don't want it extremely heavy. So follow the list. All right, guys, so 4 shirts that are on the list, okay? Follow the list. So Thursday, you're going to wear your future shirts going to the airport. Mr. Ricky and Ms. Kim are going to provide you with 2 other shirts to wear while we're on the trip. And then you need a 4th shirt when we return to come home, okay? So when packing your shirts, you want them on top of each other, okay? Neatly. Make sure you iron your stuff so it's not wrinkled. I'm not sure if the place has an iron or not. We'll have to get with Ms. Kim about that to see. Okay, and you want to just fold it super neatly. All right. See, and it says it's like you just have one. All right. Just fold, and your stuff can still be neat. All right. There you go. Okay. So in your backpack, you're going to be packing your future shirt and a returning shirt to come home in. Mr. Ricky and Ms. Kim will give you the other 2. All right. So then you'll put these in here. Okay. Look at that. And you still have room. Alrighty, guys. So on the list, Ms. Kim also recommends a hat. Okay. If you wear them, take a hat. This can go right on top if you don't like to squish your hats or whatever. And then if you wear sunglasses, don't forget your sunglasses. Got it? Okay. And this can go in the front so they don't get messed up. And also with the shoes, you only pack your flip-flops and the other shoes that you're going to wear throughout the whole time. Mr. Ricky, no 10 pairs of shoes, okay? Only 1 and your flip-flops. Got it? All right. So, Miss Gabby has done the packing part, and Mr. Daniel is the pro at technology and electronic stuff. So, Mr. Daniel will take it away.
Alrighty, everybody, so I'm back. Just like Ms. Gabby said, I'm going to be the one talking about technology because we have a few recommendations for you guys just to make sure that you guys have everything and a few things that actually help make it easy for you guys on the trip. Number 1 thing, cell phones. Now, we understand that everybody doesn't have a cell phone, so it's okay if you don't sweat it. But you can always pack an older cell phone that still charges because the main thing we're going to be using our cell phones for is pictures. We want to take as many pictures as possible. Also, quick tip, don't forget to make sure that you have space on there to take as many pictures as you want to. We're going to be seeing a whole lot of monuments and a whole lot of cool things while we're there in DC, so we're going to make sure that you have space to be able to take pictures. Now, with your cell phone, you're going to need a couple of accessories. Number 1 must-have is your phone charger. You got to make sure that you have your phone charger. So, I recommend that everybody packs their own. I have an iPhone, so I'm going to need an iPhone charger and also the charging brick. Now, as far as the charging brick goes, I actually recommend a charging brick that has 2 ports on it. Why 2 ports? Well, because I'm also recommending that you bring a portable phone charger, because we will be walking around a lot, and if you're taking a lot of pictures or if you take any videos, your phone battery is going to go out quickly, and we want to recharge it while we're still out and about. We're going to literally be out all day. So we want to be able to have our phone charger, and we want a cord for our phone and the cord for the brick, because we want to be able to charge both of them at night to make sure that we have both of them juiced up when everything gets started. All right, guys? So as far as these things go, this right here is really simple. There's a nice little pouch that I actually have in my backpack. I'm just gonna throw it in there because I want all my technology to be together. Put the phone brick inside of there as well, charging brick. With our charging cords, all we're gonna do is just take a couple of fingers, wrap them around, and coil them really good. Just like that. And I'm gonna actually put them right up top in that same pouch, and I can zip it. Now everything's actually going. Now here's another thing. For the plane rides is really the only time that we're going to recommend these, because we want to make sure that we're fully interacting with everybody, and that is headphones. Now mind you, everybody doesn't have wired headphones, so it's okay if you don't, but if you want to pack these, make sure that you do so. I'm just going to wrap them around my finger just like I did the others, and then when I get to the very end, I'm going to tuck that portion back through here. All right, and it's also going to go in my technology pouch, and voila, all technology is done. Cool thing about all of those things, everything can be found at Five Below, including the portable phone charger. The cool thing about that, it's only $5 and it actually lasts you all day and fully recharge your phone to 100%. I don't care what kind of phones you have. They got the chargers there. They got cords for multiple types of phones, because there are so many different types of phone chargers out there depending on the phone that you have. They have USB-C, iPhone uses their own, and they also have the standard mini USB. So you want to make sure that you have the right one for your phone. And also remember, the portable phone charger comes with its own charging cord. You just have to have the brick, like I said, that I recommend with both ports, so that you can charge both of them at the same time. All right, guys? Also, when we're traveling, we want to make sure we have our IDs, an ID with the picture. You don't have to. The Southwest Airlines and the airport actually does not require us to have it if we're under the age of 17, but it's okay if you do have it, because it actually just make it a little bit easier for you guys to make it through security. So make sure you have this packed and you know exactly where it is. When we go through the security line, we're already going to take it out just to make sure it goes nice and easy for you guys. And if you want to, you can put it on one of the front pouches of your backpack, or like I'm going to have my wallet in my pocket, it's going to be inside of my wallet in my pocket. Also, extra money. Any extra money that you guys may have for the trip, if you want a mentor to hold it, it's okay. We'll be glad to hold it for you and make sure that it's separated. But if you prefer to hold on to your own extra money, we recommend you do it in a secure place. Girls, please try not to put it in all your different pockets that you maybe have it. And guys, same thing. Sometimes we don't feel like fumbling around with our wallet and putting the money back, and we'll just stuff it in the pocket with the receipt. We recommend you don't do that, because any money lost, unfortunately, is just lost, and there's no guarantee that we can get it back. So we're also going to take a quick trip to Five Below and a Walmart to show you some of our recommendations of the things that we've talked about in the video. And we're also going to show you some really cool tips on how to make sure, if you have a certain shampoo, conditioner, lotion that you prefer to take, we're going to show you some tips on how to actually pack those so that they don't make a huge mess all over your backpack while we're traveling. All right, guys, here we go. So here in Walmart, what we're looking at is we got some Listerine, we've got some Dove, and that's actually body wash. We also got some shampoo, we got some more brushes and some toothpaste, and we've also got some hair gel. Anybody needs some hair gel. And they also have some toothpaste if you want to get different types of toothpaste, different types of deodorants right here. And these right here for the bars of soap if you prefer a bar of soap, or for the body wash, shampoos and conditioners. And we come around here, and I'm also show you guys that if you need a body scrubber, they got body scrubbers right here on the side. Those are also $1. And they also have, I'm gonna come around one more time, and there's just actually a whole bunch more of everything else. There's some more lotion so nobody's ashy on the trip, and a bunch of different toothpastes, different brands for your deodorants, and also for your shampoo and your conditioner, and more Listerine. All right, in this section over here in particular, I want to show you this right here. Just if you want to be able to take your own lotions and own body spray, things like that, you can use that right there. Also in this section, we have a bunch of different brands of everything else, and they also have more options up here. So if you didn't see your brand in the other traveling section that they normally have, you can come look in this section and they can have it here as well. Also, most of these things are usually around $1, but if they're not, it's okay. They're usually about $1.50 at the most. So this should be everything that you should be looking for at the store. Alright, so M5 below prices are actually $5.55, unlike the $5 I said earlier. Still a great buy. But right here, I'm showing you a bunch of USB-C chargers actually. We've also got a whole bunch of phone cases and screen protectors if you think you're going to need it for your phone. Everything's $5.55 here, $5 below. And then also, taking a look at it, right here are the different portable power banks for your phone. They're all $5.55 and they're all 2600 milliamps, which is plenty to be able to last the entire trip for us. Right here are the wall bricks that I told you about that have the 2 ports on them if you guys want to get some of these. And then also here's all the other types of phone chargers for all the other different phones that are out there, including iPhone, all of the different types of Android. All right, guys, so this right here is the ending of our video. Just like Miss Gabby has been stressing, follow the list that Miss Kim put together.
Follow the list. Follow the list. Follow the list.
We all literally got together on it to make sure that you guys had absolutely everything, and we all agreed on it before we even handed them out.
Yep. So we know what we're doing. We know what, Miss Kim knows what she put on there. She put everything on there for a reason. So follow. Mr. Ricky, follow.
Yep. And also, let's make sure we have fun, guys. This is the #1 thing. We want to have a blast while we're in Washington, D.C. We're going to pack to this list. And also, when we're in D.C., before we come back and we pack our bags to come back home, we're going to follow the list again to make sure we don't leave anything inside of the Airbnb. And also, you guys are probably wondering, hey, well, what about towels for when we go to the pool? We're taking the towels from the Airbnb because they have a washing machine, and they actually recommend that we wash their towels and dry them before we even leave. So we'll take them from the Airbnb so that we don't have to travel with those, because those take up a lot of real estate in our backpacks. Also, we don't want to have to take any pillows or any blankets because the Airbnb has all of that for us. If you do prefer a little neck pillow, for the airplane ride, it's strictly up to you for comfort. I personally don't use them because I love airplanes, so I'll probably be awake the entire time. Also, while you're on the plane, like I said, I recommend those headphones if you are going to have it for your phone. But if you don't, you can always take a book. You're going to catch me on there reading something while I'm on the airplane, because what better time? You're sitting in the air in a giant tube in the sky for 3 hours. There's nothing else that you're going to be able to do. So reading is always great. Or if you just want to talk to the people sitting next to you, that's always great too. It's always nice meeting new people.
Sometimes they don't like it though. So take a book.
Alrighty, guys. So we love you guys very much, and we cannot wait to go to DC with you guys. We're super excited. This will be our 3rd time going, so we just can't wait, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun with you guys.
Mr. Ricky, follow the list.
All right, guys. Love you guys. We're out.